Ciao guys, welcome back. Today we talk about Oddity Tech, ticker symbol ODD, and their Q3 earnings. So as always, check lorenzo2sense.com to read the full article for free and learn more about Oddity and start from my original deep dive. Oddity is undercovered. I really hear no analysts or even very few retail investors that talk about Oddity. So I really suggest go to my blog lorenzo2sense.com and read my several articles about it because there is a word behind it, right? So you need to have the context to understand even what I'm going to tell you now and appreciate it. So now let's get right into it. The good news is that they finally launched the brand number three, Methodic, the telehealth platform, which adds the current two brands, Il Maquillage and Spoiled Child. So these first two are beauty brands, while this new one, Methodic, is a telehealth platform, as I said. So a bit quite different, let's say. But you will see going forward in the article that actually there are synergies between these brands. So now listen, first thing, this looks like a real declaration of war against HIMS and hers. CEO of Oddity, Oran Holtzman, said it clearly during the earnings call. Methodic starts in dermatology, but our long-term goal is to go into other medical areas in the future, and we are already working on them. So they are going after not just the dermatology vertical, but potentially everything is addressable with the telehealth platform, any kind of disease, right? So this is very important. If this is not a direct attack on IMSS, what is it? So they are attacking a huge problem here. They're addressing a huge problem. Almost 50 million Americans have acne, 30 million have dark spots, another 30 million have eczema. Most people are not happy with what they have now. So again, here, listen carefully. This is kind of same maybe value prop of HIMS. So drugstore products don't work well and are not personalized. So does the word personalization, personalized ring a bell? Going to a dermatologist is slow, expensive, and often is not great anymore. So Methodic will have 28 products, some with prescription, most without. This is what they have now. They can create more than 100 different personal treatments with these products. Quoting here, we have aimed to optimize these products to balance between maximizing efficacy and minimizing side effects. So, does the phrase minimize side effects reminds you anything? Again, this reminds a lot about HIMS and hers. They are going after the same playbook, even if of course there are differences, and even if of course HIMS is ahead a lot. They are starting just now. So at the same time, the products they said, this is what they state, are as good as Il Maquillage and Spoiled Child that are good. We can see by checking Trustpilot reviews, for instance. And internal test, this is again what they say, what they state, show they beat the best competitors. So let's go a bit more into detail of how their telehealth platform works. You open the app, answer questions about your age, hormones, past health, just like you would do with a real doctor. Then you take photos. The AI looks at your skin and counts pimple, dark spots, and everything. And let me just remind you that they acquired. I think the name was Voyage or something like that, but it's not that important. They acquired a company years ago to integrate this vision technology that they are already using for Il Maquillage and Spoiled Child that they use to prescribe the best beauty products. This is what they do now, no? So they're now leveraging the same technology. I mean, probably it's derived from the same technology uh, to do this with the app that I'm just saying now. So this AI was trained Oddity AI was trained on more than 1 million clean skin pictures taken from their huge database of 13 million images. And here we come to the synergies with the current brand. So this is a moat they have. No, anyone else can do this, can do the same because they have these massive brands that sell millions of product annually direct to consumers. So they own the data. All this info goes to real doctors, board certified physicians. They create your personal plan, supplements, creams, special makeups to hide problems or prescription products when needed. And next year, in 2026, at least four products will use special ingredients made by Oddity Labs. So this is another great news, guys, because Oddity Labs, we heard about it for probably forever, since the beginning here, since when I got to know Oddity. This is an internal labs that they use. Even this comes from an acquisition they made a couple of years ago, and they use it mainly to develop and produce their own molecules, right, to make the product more effective. So, but so far, this didn't bring any revenue. So they were just training and studying and so on. So now, finally, these bear fruits. So after you start, the app checks your progress every week. The AI measures how your skin is getting better and sends updates to your doctor. You can also chat directly with your doctors if you want for questions or changes. This helps people actually follow the treatment and get real results. So now again, let's think about the synergies. Many Oddity customers already buy Il Maquillage Foundation to cover these skin problems, and now they can treat the cause instead of just hiding it. So this is bi-directional. Il Maquillage customers can benefit from Methodic and vice versa. These are same customers, same people that suffer the same problem. Now, let's get more on the money side. Another great quarter, guys. It's even boring just to say it because if you follow me and if you follow Audit, you know that they set the target at 20% revenue growth as minimum, as well as 20% EBITDA margin. And every quarter they beat their guidance. This is engineered to be like that. Revenue up 24% from last year. So last 12 months revenue is now 781 million. And there is again guidance for Q4 and the full year. So every quarter is like this. And yeah, so you can easily just build your cash flow model, discounted cash flow model, and understand what's right, the fair price. And you will see that it's much higher than what it is now. Actually, during the last 1 month or 2 months, it lose like 50% of the value. So it's really a bargain. No financial advice here, but this is what I think. So again, Oddity Labs is finally paying off at least 8 products within their own special ingredients coming in 2026. So I'm really happy about Oddity as an investor. And yeah, strong growth, perfect execution, exciting new brand. And it feels like Wall Street and most investors still don't see it. That is perfect if you want to accumulate. We are at the beginning of the story. So, guys, if you like the story, hit the button. Tell me in the comments what you think about Methodic versus HIMS and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. Thanks for watching. See you soon.